Hi, I'm Letitia, your wellness coach, and welcome to Age in Reverse with Letitia, a community where we explore longevity, hormone health, weight loss, skincare, healthy aging, and becoming the most vibrant version of ourselves. I am a registered nurse of 27 years, an entrepreneur, and a proud mom and Mimi. I am 50 years old and feel amazing. But a few years ago, I didn't feel so good in my body, and I want to talk about some action steps I've taken to feel how I feel today: confident, beautiful, aging in reverse, healthy, and living my best life. As women, we get to feel good in our bodies no matter our age. If you're over 40 and you're doing all the right things, eating better, exercising, taking care of your skin, but you're starting to notice that your body just doesn't recover or respond quite like it used to, this video is for you. You've probably been hearing a lot about peptides lately, but what exactly are peptides and why are they becoming such a big topic in the healthy aging world? Today, I'm breaking down peptides in simple terms, and we're going to talk specifically about KLOW, KLOW. It's a 4-peptide blend that's getting attention for its potential role in repair, recovery, inflammation, and skin health. So, can peptides help you age in reverse? Let's talk about it. What are peptides? Our body naturally produces peptides. These are short chains of amino acids that act like messengers, telling our cells what to do. They send signals to our cells that can influence things like healing, skin health, metabolism, muscle, and other body functions. As we age, some of the processes and signaling involved in repair, collagen production, metabolism, and maintaining muscle can become less efficient, which is one reason peptides have become such a big topic in healthy aging. There are many different peptides, and they don't all do the same thing. Today, I want to talk specifically about KLOW and why it has caught my attention, especially when it comes to skin, hair, inflammation, and overall wellness. So KLOW isn't actually one peptide. It's a combination of 4 different peptides: BPC 157, TB 500, KPV, and GHK-Cu. And I'm going to go over the easiest way to understand what each one is being studied for. First, BPC 157, think of it as the repair peptide. It's being researched for its potential role in tissue repair and recovery, including muscles, tendons, ligaments, and the GI system. So my simple word for BPC 157 is repair. Next is TB 500. Think of TB 500 as recovery. It's being studied for its potential involvement in wound healing, tissue regeneration, cell movement, and the body's natural repair processes. So BPC 157 equals repair, TB 500 equals recovery. Next, we have KPV. KPV is a very small peptide that's being researched for its potential anti-inflammatory effects, including its possible role in inflammatory conditions and wound healing. So when I think of KPV, I think calm inflammation. And finally, we have one that I'm especially interested in when we're talking about aging is GHK-Cu. GHK-Cu is known as a copper peptide. GHK occurs naturally in our bodies, and research suggests that its levels decline as we age. GHK levels average around 200 at age 20 and about 80 by age 60. It's being studied for its involvement in collagen production, skin remodeling, wound healing, and tissue regeneration. So I think of GHK-Cu as skin plus collagen. So let's put all 4 together. BPC 157 repair, TB 500 recovery, KPV calm inflammation, GHK-Cu, skin, and collagen. That's why KLOW has gotten so much attention in the wellness and healthy aging space. Instead of focusing on just one pathway, the blend is intended to address several different areas associated with repair, recovery, inflammation, and skin. So I chose KLOW primarily for the skin and hair benefits. You can also take GHK-Cu alone, but I decided to try the stack because of the potential benefits of the other 3 peptides. About 4 months ago, I went to go see a holistic doctor. I went to go see a holistic doctor because I was concerned about my hormones, and my regular doctor didn't appear to want to address it. So, going to see a holistic doctor is one of the best decisions I could have ever made, like literally in my life. They focus on prevention and not waiting until symptoms occur, so for them to be treated. So, not only did he address my hormones, but he found out other host of things as well. They drew a bunch of blood, literally like a pint of blood, but I feel like I've been checked from head to toe, so I feel really good about it. But I did learn that I had a lot of inflammation. I was so inflamed that my labs were showing gout, even though I had no physical symptoms of gout. I had a leaky gut, and my white blood cell count was very high. He even asked me, he says, "Are you sick? Do you feel sick?" And I said, no. Like, my body is so chronically inflamed that I didn't even feel, I felt normal. It felt normal to me, which is super sad. So anyways, the inflammation portion in the KLOW stack did, I was very interested in it because I knew I had a lot of inflammation. So, since I've been taking the KLOW stack for about 3 weeks now, and I can't honestly say that I feel or see a difference. It takes several weeks to see a difference. 4 to 6 to 8 weeks is what they say. I might see a little. I was concerned about some lines in between my brows. They do actually seem to be softening up. So I am super excited about that. Again, I've only been on it for 3 weeks. It is an injection, but it's super easy to do. I'll do a separate video on how to do the injection, how to drop the medicine. But it's a very tiny needle. If anybody knows what an insulin syringe looks like, it's super tiny. You inject it into a little bit of fat. You just pinch a little fat on your body and inject it that way. And you do it for 5 days on and 2 days off. And after 8 weeks, you take 2 weeks off. So I'll be going into my 4th week next week, and I don't feel bad at all. But I'm looking forward to seeing some more benefits, especially for my skin. So if you are interested in KLOW, something that's really important to me is where you're getting your peptides from. Peptides are not something I would recommend just ordering from a random website. Excuse me. Through EllieMD, you start by completing a health assessment. Your medical information is then reviewed by a state licensed, board certified physician or qualified medical provider who determines whether the treatment is appropriate for you, and if prescribed, determines your treatment plan and dosing. Your medication is then prepared and dispensed through a licensed 503A compliant pharmacy. The KLOW or peptide arrives pharmacy prepared and ready to use, so you're not purchasing research peptides and mixing them yourselves. It's really safe. For me, that's an important distinction. You're getting medical oversight, individualized prescribing, pharmacy prepared medication and access to a provider rather than trying to navigate peptide therapy on your own. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me today. I hope you learned something that inspires you to take one small step towards becoming the healthiest, most vibrant version of yourself. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could use a little encouragement on their wellness journey. And remember, keep choosing health, keep choosing growth, and let's age in reverse together. Until next time.